This video is brought to you by Timber Bits. We help you create with wood. Hello folks, this project is a freestanding timber clock that I make for sale for the galleries. It's really easy and quick to make, so you can make some easy money with this project. In the first video we made the clock base. Now this video covers how we install the mechanism or clock movement. In the packets you'll get a rubber washer and the movement, and the rubber washer goes onto the movement and then straight through the shaft of the clock face. Next comes the brass washer. The packet comes with two, and then on top of that the brass nut. You don't need to use two washers. If you want to use a brass washer on the back, you can do that as well. You use a 10mm spanner to hold to tighten the nut to hold the movement in place. Just be careful that you don't over tighten the nut because you could damage the mechanism. Next thing we do is the hands for the clock. Just a quick note, the gold hands are actually solid brass and they come to you delivered usually with a plastic coat, so you just need to take that off. The first hand that goes on is the hours hand, and that just basically slides on and fits into place. You want to have the hour hand sitting, or all the hands sitting parallel to the face of the clock. Next comes the minute hand, and that fits on into the shaft. That's a nut with a dome on top, and we use that if we're not going to use a seconds hand or a sweep. But because we're just going to use a nut that has a hole straight through it. And that just goes onto the thread on the end of the movement, and I just tighten that in by hand. We just want the hands to be parallel to the face of the clock again, and what I'm doing now is just checking and rotating the hands around to make sure that the hands don't rub against each other or rub against the face of the clock. There's not much torque in the clock movements, so if they do rub, you'll slowly lose time over time. Next thing we do is to check that both hands face directly at the dot at 12 o'clock. So I'm adjusting it so that they both point at 12 o'clock. Next hand to go in place is the sweep. The shaft's got a pin that connects into the clock movement, and you just push that into place. Bugger. I think I've bent it. Let me check. Yeah, just bending it straight again. Just push that into place, and she's as good as gold. Just checking the alignment of the hands again, and I think I've just bent the sweep, so I'm just gonna correct it and make it straight again. All looks good now. And that's it. That's basically how you assemble a clock, and hopefully you don't bend your hands like I've just done. And that completes the project. All you have to do now is put in a AA battery and the clock should start ticking. Remember, if you like this video, like us on Facebook. You can find us by searching Timberbits or hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Thank you.